I think it's important to celebrate the body and the physical strengths and the mental strengths that you've gained since giving birth. There's often a lot of pressure to return to your pre-pregnancy state, and I think that's quite a tricky one for new mums, especially as you're focusing on your baby and it's not always easy to fit in exercise. However, I do like to think that I have tried to do what I can in a week to just incorporate something that will help keep me in shape. I didn't put on much weight during my pregnancy with Jay, so that was quite, I wouldn't say it's easy to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight, but it wasn't as difficult. And I also found that I didn't do much exercise after having Jay, and it's only now that he's about sort of nearly 2.5 years old that I'm, you know, walking a lot more. I still can't run as much as I used to. There were some comments made about my age, and I think that was a little bit tricky because even though I was quite happy to be pregnant at 37, I was nervous about some of the comments that were being made about how risky it was also. So that sort of affected my mood a little bit, but I also knew that it was my, you know, it was in my interest to make sure that I stayed healthy. And I actually liked the way that I looked during pregnancy. I didn't have stretch marks. Maybe I was just down to luck, I think, and just making sure that I was moisturising every day. But I found after birth I did have a few stretch marks there, which I'm happy with. Nothing wrong with having a few battle scars. And at the end of the day, I've grown a human and I've given birth to a human, so to be proud of that. Since having my son, I think I'm a lot more focused now on looking after myself and eating well, because I want to be a healthy role model for him and to give him as much time and energy and of me that I can give. Don't feel under any pressure to do things for anybody else. I think that's one of the key things that I've realised, is that you have to go at your own pace. You've done something incredible in having a child or more than one child, so to give yourself some time and to just kind of learn to love the frame that you've got, and to, if you want to make changes, to do those things for you. So I've been using ab toning belts, and I also do a bit of skipping when I can in the garden, just to help get me feeling comfortable again with my physical shape. I will always have there's a little bit of my tummy which I just cannot get rid of. I need to kind of accept that it's going to be there and not to worry about it. It's not like the end of the world. I will still wear a bikini. I will still wear clothes that I want to wear and that I'm comfortable with. I've not been one to follow trends. To be fair, I didn't put on that much weight during pregnancy, and my son was 3 weeks early, so I think that I didn't actually have too much weight to lose after giving birth. However, I don't know, it just sort of seemed to happen and my body did kind of spring back into shape very quickly. But I think that was just down to the fact that I wasn't eating very well, and that's not probably the best way to do it. Some of our mums have been lucky enough to be exercising with Michelle Heaton, and there's lots of tips and advice on that as well. So again, do check out the videos on the Channel Mum website. And if you've got any comments or questions, please do leave them in the section below, and I'll see you next time.